So, my grandfather's side is pretty interesting. Because growing up, uh, I, it's like I was around my grandfather, but I wasn't around my grandfather. I wasn't around my grandfather's side as much as, or my grandfather as much as I was around my grandmother's side. But I was around my grandfather more than I was around my father's mother, so his side. So it was interesting. But towards the end, I was around him more as he got up in age, and I even helped him one time. I took him to Walgreens to get some medicine, I believe it was. But he was so funny. He was so funny, and he worked for Chrysler. He was actually president of his local union for the UAW. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I did find that out from my mother. So she told me that, and also I know my mom met his mother before, so she met his grandmother Sally, and I was able to look up her census records actually on ancestry.com. So I was able to put together an interesting tree because I was able to link things through census records and stuff like that. So I got pretty far back on my mom's side, but on my mom's father's side, I got pretty far too because I got to her grandmother. But my dad's side, I can't really get far with. So that's another issue that I'm having too. But anyway, I just did want to mention that my grandfather was really instrumental towards the end and even our lives. So that's why, you see him in my graduation photos and, different events that we did. We did a Father's Day thing with me and my mom. My godmother was there too. Real Man Can Cook. That's what it was. So, pretty much, his influence, a lot of people say I look like him. So we just don't know about the only missing link on him. We don't really know about his father's side. So I don't know if Dardell is just his mom's name or if Dardell was his dad's name. Like, I don't know. And so I don't even know if the census records. We don't even think. My grandfather changed his name. His name was Charles Dardell, and he changed it to Edward Williams. So really, we're Daldells, even though he changed his name to Williams. My mom's last name is still Daldell. Obviously, my dad's name was Jackson, so I'm not. But my brother was actually born Daldell, and then his name was changed to Jackson. So, but anyway, I thought I caught something. That's pretty much, his side. And then the other missing link is completely on my dad's side, is after his mother and his father. I don't know who's who. So I was able to get something in the census record for Hezekiah Jackson, but I'm not sure if that's the Hezekiah Jackson. I was just putting two and two together by the years. He was born in the 1930s. My dad was born in 1958. So I'm thinking the person that I found could be him. It was in Alabama. They're from Alabama. I don't know though. But it was interesting because there's something interesting that I saw, but I'm gonna have to go back to that. It's just so much research with that. It's very interesting. So it gets really murky because we just don't know about certain things. So that's about it.